Alright, hey guys, this is 442Easy bringing to you my first commentated FP VOD, and because it is going to be my first commentated FP VOD that will be present in my YouTube channel and whatnot, I figured that it'd be a great idea to start out with the basic build orders, and I just chose ZvT as my first basic standard build order VOD because I just felt like it, and I think that with my first actual game I will be posting a ZvT, but in the future the future few VODs I will be posting in like a few days will be the Siren build order for ZvP and a few ZvZ build orders. So yeah, basically these build orders have a lot of different variations, but I'm going to be doing the one that I usually do when I practice, because over time I didn't actually take this from a pro gamer or anything. I actually improved it over time, and all my timings work out perfectly, and I think that it's a great build order for people that want to start out and just get a good feeling of what it is. And yeah, so basically you want to start out with making your overlord, and you're not going to make any sort of overpool or 9 pool, and so the traditional 12 hatch. And yeah, while this is happening, just a few other basic stuff. So yeah, as I said, there are multiple variations, but again, it's how I like playing ZvT, and it's also a lot more macro oriented build order, standard build order, than other ones. So the first two drones that you do get from after making your overlord, you want to send both of them, one to scout and one to make a 12 hatch. And basically you want to stay at 11 supply and then make your pool right afterwards. So yeah, basically what I'm going to be doing after this is, again, ZvP build orders, VZ build orders, and hopefully a few VODs of me playing, so you guys can get a nice and good knowledge of how I do play, and just to kind of give you something to watch, and hopefully you can learn from all of this this work that I'm doing, because I think that it will also help me and it will also help you. So you want to be scouting with all your overlords and obviously your drone, and just make sure you don't run them into marines, or basically after you've scouted the first spot, and if he's not at the first spot, then he's gonna have marines by the time your overlord gets to his base, if he's not in the first position you scout in. So you want to be extremely careful that you don't lose that first overlord, because then your timings will be off completely. So you want to go for a 13 hatch afterwards, and a bit after you want to transfer 3 drones, basically because you're going to be bringing your scouting drone back, because what you want to be looking for is only for 1 racks and 2 depots. If he has 1 racks and 2 depots and no gas going up, then it means he's going to be expoing, and then when you see that, you want to bring your scouting drone back to your natural, so you have 4 drones in total mining. Then you're going to get a 17 extractor, and afterwards a 16 overlord, while making only 4 zerglings. This means that you will want to add a relatively quick sunken, which is usually when you move out with your lings, or if his scout keeps you in the base, in your base. If you're trying to kill his scout, it's good to put up another sunken, because if he only sees 4 lings, then he might be prone to attack you. So around 18 supply, you want to be bringing up your drone and putting your creep colony down, and it's also good for denying future scouts after you kill his first scout. So basically you want to you start mining gas, and you want to keep making drones, and of course your overlord is at 16. Sorry, I forgot about that. You get your extractor at 17 and your overlord at 16. And in the ideal world, because I'm playing this versus no one, I basically made the game and then I put a computer on and then I took it off. I'm playing as in the perfect situation. So you just want to keep making drones, and then you get your lair with your first 100 gas, and you want to put your second gas right after you start your lair up. And yeah, you just want to keep making drones. Now if your zerglings do indeed die, you wanna make another 4 zerglings, just so that you can put them outside his base and when he's moving out. So basically just keep making drones, and after you make when you get to 27, when you're waiting for your other overlord, which you get at 25, you put down your evolution chamber while waiting for your overlord, because you're going to get a quick carapace, and this build allows you to get a quick carapace without screwing up your mutalisk timing. And so you want to keep making drones, Usually turns that don't 4 racks, that 3 racks won't really be pressuring you, and you won't need to be adding too many sunkens, so it's not gonna screw up it's going to be relatively the same timing as in this video where I only keep 1 sunken without making any other links. So you want to make your spire right now around 33 supply, and then right after your spire you want to get an overlord at 32, and then you keep making drones. Also, I upgraded carapace before my lure finished, and I still had the minerals for a spire and an overlord, so it was a great, yeah. And you want to just keep making drones, and soon you want to send out a drone to your 3rd expo, so like I'm going to do shortly here, because you want to be putting down your other hatchery when, oh no, I already sent it, sorry. So you want to be putting down your expansion, your 3rd gas, when your spire is around halfway done. And usually if they're going for 3 racks, they're not going to be able to push it. Maybe if they're going for 4 racks and you scout it, you want to make sure that you cancel that expo because they might go for it. But in any case, in the ideal world, you want to get your 3rd gas when your spire is halfway done. Then you want to send another drone so you can make your extractor. And basically you want to have around 39 supply and then make your overlords. You want to stop at 39. You don't make any more drones. You want to be 39, 59 around when your spire is done. And so yeah. So when your spire is done, you make 9 mutalisk, and then right after you will put down your hydralisk den after exactly 9 mutalisk. So as you see here, you want to put it down. And then right after your 9 first mutalisk, you get another 2, so you can get around 11 mutalisk. And right after you get the 11 mutalisk, you want to get speed for zerglings, and you want to also add a hatchery near your 3rd hatchery because your minerals will let you. And also once your den is finished, you want to get your lurker upgrade, and then afterwards you want to also get a queen's nest with your next 100 gas after getting your lurker upgrade, because that's around the time you want to be teching to hive. So yeah, I think I'm gonna stop the video here because that's around what you want to do, and then the variations come in depending on what he does. But this is basically the basic outline of your ZvT build order, or the one that I use. Obviously the multiple variations might be the link count you have in the beginning, it might be when you want to tech, it might be when you want to get a queen's nest, but this is a really macro tech oriented play that standard builder that you want to use only when your mechanics, your mutalisk micro is actually good enough to keep the turn in his base, because you'll have way fewer lurkers than you would if you were doing a build where you're delaying your hive. But basically this is around what you want to be aiming towards. And yeah, hopefully that was helpful. If you guys have any questions regarding this build, please do post and I will be answering all of them. And hopefully I'll add another video regarding the same build if I missed anything. It went extremely fast, I think, so I might have missed a few things because I was talking about other things at the same time. Hopefully the quality wasn't too bad so that you guys can see what happened. And yeah, I'll post the build order in the description so you guys can get a good sense of what it is. And yeah, stay tuned for other videos. Thank you.